Welcome everyone to the Numbers Bee TV game show. My name's Maria Cahill. Now what started as a math game in over 30 schools here in Delaware is being taken out of the classroom and onto EdTV. The concept is simple. Solve math problems, but solve them fast. And get ready though, there is a twist. Now we have 3 contestants in studio today, but you at home can log on now to numbersbee.com, look up game number NB32, and actually play against these contestants. You can compare your scores, compare your times, and see if you are smarter than our Numbers Bee contestants. But before we get into any rules, let's first take the time to meet our 3 contestants in studio today. So first we have contestant number 1, Max. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Now, what has your experience with the Number Bee been like? How long have you been playing for?
I've been playing since 3rd grade, and I'm going to 7th grade in the fall.
So how has your experience been? Has it been good? Have you been getting better as time's gone on?
I've loved it. I've had good days and I've had bad days, and I've had days where I want to pull my hair out and scream.
But most of them are good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Let's just say that.
Okay, good. Well, good luck today. Now we're going to move on to contestant number 2, Amelia. How long have you been playing Numbers Bee for?
I just started playing Numbers Bee in 6th grade, but it caught on pretty easily because I played Math 24 and it's sort of like that.
Awesome. Now, what is your favorite round? We're going to have 4 different rounds with integers, decimals, fractions, and algebra. Which one of those 4 is your favorite?
My favorite round is fractions.
Fractions. And so are you nervous going into the other rounds today, or are you still confident in those?
I'm nervous for algebra, but the other ones I'm pretty confident.
Awesome. All right, so now let's move on to contestant number 3, Udira. Now, we've had, one contestant playing for a long amount of time, one pretty recently. What's your story? How long have you been playing for?
I've been playing since 5th grade.
Since 5th grade, and what grade are you in now?
6th.
In 6th, going into 7th? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Amelia. Which one of the rounds do you think maybe your best, or is going to be your favorite?
Integers, because it's the easiest.
Now, do you have like a weak point? Any of the rounds like weaker than the other that you're more nervous for?
Algebra, because it's like slower to type in the numbers.
Perfect. Well, we're going to definitely see how our contestants fare today. And viewers, again, log on now to numbersbee.com. Look up game number NB32. That's the game that we're going to be playing today. So just some of the rules before we actually start. We have 4 different rounds. We have integers, fractions, decimal, and algebra. We have different levels of difficulty. So our contestants are really going to be challenged today. But after meeting them, I think that I have confidence that they're going to do incredibly well today. Another thing to remember too is what's most important is getting these questions right. It's going to come down to time as well, but first and foremost, the primary goal is to be getting these questions right. If all of our contestants score the same at the end, then we can compare time. But again, for our viewers, make sure that you take that time, get that question right, and then we can compare scores for time at the end. So viewers, NB32, our contestants are in studio ready to play. So I think let's begin. Contestants, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we have enthusiastic yeses all around. We are going to start with round number 1, which is integers. We are starting with levels 17, 19, and 20. Contestants, here we go. We have numbers 31, 27, and 15. The desired result is 19 using addition, subtraction, and division. And quick as can be, our contestants already have 3 smiley faces on their screen. Let's first go to Max. Max, what was the solution to your problem?
I did 31 minus 27 plus 15, which equals 19.
Perfect. 19 equals 19. We're off to a great start from all 3 contestants. Let's move on right along to game number 2. 3, 10, and 5. The desired result is 8. Contestants, good luck. And again, 3 smiley faces. You guys are doing so well so far. Let's move right down the line onto Amelia. What was the solution to your problem?
I did 10 minus 5, and that was 5, and then I did 5 plus 3, which is 8, and 8 equals 8.
Perfect. And of course, like you guys know, you get a big smiley face at the end. Again, thumbs up all around for our contestants. Viewers at home, I hope you're doing just as well as our contestants in studio. Let's move right along. We're already at game number 3 for round 1. Let's play. 5, 35, 60, and 14. The numbers are getting bigger, but our desired result is 16. And again, our contestants are killing it right now. Let's move on to Udira. What was the solution to this problem for you?
I did 60 minus 35 minus 14 and then I added it with 5 and got 16.
Perfect. And 16 equals 16. And one thing for our viewers at home to note, there is more than one way to solve this problem. So if you didn't get it Udira's way, I'm sure you could find it a different way on your own. But guys, we're already at the last game of round 1. Good luck. 9, 4, and 6 to get the desired result of 7. This time using addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And just like that, we have 3 smiley faces. I have a feeling the scoreboard is going to be pretty close. Let's go back to Max for our final game. What was the solution to this problem?
I did 9 minus 6, which equals 3, plus 4, which equals 7.
Perfect. Guys, I'm excited to see the scoreboard. You guys are solving them so quickly, so let's move right along to our scoreboard and see how our contestants fared. All right, so all 4 of you won all 4 games, and look at how close the times are. This is what I was saying about we want the games to be right first of all, and then we'll move on to see the times. We're moving on to the times. Max is in the lead with 4 seconds, and we have Amelia and Udira close behind, just a second and 2 seconds behind. This game is a tie, a neck and neck right now, so I'm really excited to see how round number 2 is going to go. We'll check that after the break. Hey everyone, welcome back to Numbers Bee. We're already on round 2. If you saw round 1, our contestants are really neck and neck, so I think this is only going to get more exciting the more that we play. Before we move on to the fraction round, let's get to know our contestants a little bit more. So I'm going to go to contestant number 2, Amelia, who I believe is in second place after this round. After the first round, is that correct?
Third.
You're in third? Okay, so do you feel pressure to kind of work extra hard in these next couple rounds to make your way to the top?
Well, I want to get more ahead, but I don't want to pressure myself where I'm stressing myself out.
Good. So speaking of not stressing yourself out, so besides math and Numbers Bee, what's something you do maybe over the summer that's just fun, or any hobbies that you have?
Over the summer, I do swim team, and usually there's a champs where the best people go there and swim and
Very
compete.
cool. How long have you been swimming for?
Since I was 4.
Very cool. So if I gave you the choice between Numbers Bee and swimming, could you, just kidding, I won't ask you to make that decision. So Amelia's in third, but she's going to do her best to go all the way to first in these next couple rounds. Contestants, are you ready for round number 2?
Yes.
Yes, we have
Yes.
some enthusiastic yeses again. I'm liking the vibe that you guys are giving off. For our viewers at home, if you haven't logged on yet, log on now. Again, the game number is NB32. We're already on round 2, fractions. I think we're ready to start. Can I get some thumbs up? We're ready? We're ready? Awesome. We have thumbs up all around. Let's begin with game number 1. 7 sixths and 1/3. We're going to use addition and subtraction to get 5 sixths. Man, you guys are doing really well today. We have 3 smiley faces again. Let's start with Udira at the end. What was the solution to this problem?
7 6 minus 1/3 is 5 6.
Perfect. Was that one easy for you guys? We're easing our way in. Perfect. Let's move right along to game number 2. 9/4 and 3/2. We're going to try and get 3/4. Oh man, you guys are making me nervous. I think I'm going to be more nervous than you guys. Let's go to Amelia in the middle. What was your solution to this problem?
I did 9/4 minus 3/2.
Perfect. And that will give you a big smiley face. We're having smiley faces all around. Let's see how the next 2 games pan out. We're moving on to game number 3. Okay, we have 13/7, 16/7, and 17/7. We're looking for the number 2. For our viewers at home, keep in mind too that there is more than one solution to this problem. If you don't get it the first time, just keep trying. All right, our shot clock of 60 just ran out, so let's go to contestant number 1, Max. And what did you get for this problem?
I got 17 sevenths minus 16 sevenths, which equals 1 seventh, plus 13 sevenths equals 2. Another way to solve this problem would be 16 sevenths minus 17 sevenths, which would equal negative 1 over 7. And then put 13 plus 7 minus negative 1 seventh.
Perfect. And just like Max said, there is more than one solution. So Max was generous enough to give us 2. Like he said, for our viewers at home, there is more than one way to solve this problem, and Max just proved it there. Let's see what we can do for game number 4. This is getting tough. Let's play. 14 over 5, 18 over 5, 14 over 5, and 7 over 5. We are looking for the desired result of 5. Keep in mind too that there is a shot clock of 60 seconds, so you have a full minute to try and solve this problem. All right, so all the answers are locked in. Let's go down to contestant number 3. Udirna, what was the solution to this problem for you?
I did 14 over 5 plus 7 over 5 plus 4 over 5, and that gives you 5.
Perfect, and that equals 5, so a big smiley face from that answer. So let's go to the scoreboard for round number 2. All right, Maxwell and Udirna both got all 4 games right. That's okay, Amelia. We still have 2 rounds left. She only got 2, but that's okay. The game is still young. Again, because Max and Udirna are tied with the number of games you won, we're going to look at time next. So Max did win that round with an average score of 5 seconds. Let's take a look at the overall scoreboard to see how our contestants are doing after these 2 rounds. All right, so Max and Udirna are tied with 8 games won. Amelia not far behind at all with 6. Looking at time, Max is still in the lead by a couple seconds. Again, like I've been saying, the game is still young. We have plenty of playing time left. Let's see how round number 3 unfolds after this break. Welcome back to Numbers B. We have already reached the halfway point in this game. The contestants are very strong. The game is neck and neck so far, so I'm excited to see how round 3 and 4 will unfold. But before we get into round 3, which is decimals, let's take this time to know contestant number 3 a little bit more. How are you feeling so far in the game? You're in 2nd place right now. So do you feel any sort of pressure to kind of overtake Max for the lead?
Yes, I do, because I do want to get first place.
Max, those are fighting words. So my question for you is, when did you first start loving math and knowing that math was something that you really were into?
About since 3rd grade.
Since 3rd grade. And something that I would love for you to tell the audience is, you know, a lot of us grow up and we're kind of scared of math, intimidated by it. What advice would you give to those people that might be scared to log on and play Numbers B against you guys? What advice would you have for them?
Just try this one game. Even if you don't do very well, you can still have you can still practice more with us and see how, and then you can get better and maybe even beat one of us.
Very cool. Well, for viewers at home, Udirna said it best. You know, log on to numbersb.com. Try and play against these guys. It's fun, it's lighthearted, and you can compare your scores and get as competitive as you want. With that being said, I think we're ready to play round number 3. Sound good?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, we are starting with level 7, 8, and 9 decimal round. Again, we have 4 games. The competition's strong so far. Let's get started. 15.4, 15.8, and 15.25. We're trying to get 14.85 using addition and subtraction. All right, we have 2 smiley faces for our contestants. Let's go to Amelia in the middle. What was the solution to this problem for you?
I did 15.8 minus 15.4, and then I did 15.25 minus what I just got, and that got 14.85.
It got you that, and also a big smiley face and thumbs up. We're already ready for game number 2. Let's play. We have 15.4, 12.6, and 10.8. The desired result is 13.6. And we already have 3 smiley faces. I didn't even have time to finish the problem. Let's go down to Udirna at the end and figure out what she got for her solution.
I did 15.4 minus 12.6, and that plus 10.8, and that gives you 13.6.
Perfect, 13.6 and a smiley face. Guys, this is a tough competition. Let's see how game number 3 pans out. Let's go. 17.3, 5.6, and 15.6 to get 27.3. And just like that, we already have 3 smiley faces. Let's go to Max, who answered really quick that round, or that game, I should say, and let's see his solution.
Okay, my solution was 17.3 plus 15.6 minus 5.6, which equals 27.3.
27.3.
Remember that you can solve it other ways.
Perfect, and that was a good way for you to solve it. And did you guys solve it different ways?
I solved it differently.
You solved it differently?
I did the
Awesome.
same.
So we already have 3 contestants solving them differently. Just as a reminder for our viewers at home, with that being said, we're already ready for our last game of the round. Game number 4, let's play. 27.3, 13.5, 10.2, and 20.6. We're looking for 3.4. This round was a big thumbs up for these 3. Let's go down to Udirna, contestant number 3, at the end for her solution.
I did 27.3 minus 20.6, and 13.5 minus 10.2, and I subtracted both of them to get 3.4.
Perfect, and that got 3.4. I can't wait to see the scoreboard for this round. I have a feeling it's going to be incredibly close. Let's go see. All right, Max and Amelia won all 4 games that round. Udirna not far behind with 3. Looking at times, Max is still in the lead with an average time of 5 seconds. And so let's go see the overall scoreboard to see how our contestants are doing after 3 rounds. All right, Max is still in the lead. This time alone, he's leading by himself with 12 games won with an average time of 4.6. Udirna, Amelia, so close with 11 and 10 games won. Anything can happen in this last round, so stick around for after the break. Welcome back to Numbers B. We are on our 4th and final round of this game. It is neck and neck. It is so close. Only 2 games are separating our 1st and 3rd place, so it's anyone's game. But before we get into the algebra round, let's meet our final contestant, contestant number 1, Max. Max, you're in the lead. How do you feel going into the algebra round? How are you when it comes to algebra?
I'm decent. It's not my strongest point.
It's not your strongest, but you're confident.
I'm pretty confident that if I get all 4, I can win this.
Okay, no pressure though.
If
right?
I get 3, it's meh. If I get 2, I'm out of it. If Udirna gets 4, but I'm liking my chances.
Perfect. I'm excited to see how round 4 is going to unfold for you guys. So besides math, what are things that you like to do for fun? I know you love Numbers B, but besides that, what's some hobbies that you have?
I like to run on the track team, and I used to like swim team before I first got into Numbers B, but now I like the track team and what was that again?
Mostly just track, I'm assuming. And Numbers
Yeah.
B. Those are your 2 favorite things to do?
Yeah, I had a 3rd, but bloop, brain fart.
Video games.
Game
I know
over.
you like video games.
Oh yeah.
You do like
I
video
forgot
games.
about that.
Yeah, that's okay. So going into this last round, my final question for you is, for those that are maybe watching on television or too afraid to play, kind of Udirna's question, what's something or a piece of advice that you would have to give to those kids?
I'd say try it. Don't start at level 24, of course, but try and start at level 12 or something.
So start a little bit easier and then work your way up?
Yeah, but if you're in 6th grade, don't start at level 1. Try and start at least level 12.
Okay, perfect. And we are going to take Max's advice for this one because we are doing levels 4, 5, and 6 on algebra, which is going to be a little bit tougher. So let's see how round 4 unfolds. Let's start with game number 1. We have 4x, 15, and 4x plus 5y. We are solving for x and y to get the desired result of 20. Shot clock down to 15 seconds. We'll see if Amelia can pull up the answers to this problem. All right, the shot clock just expired. Let's go down to Udirna, who really stepped up her game on that particular one. So, Udirna, what was the solution to that problem?
I did x equals 0 and y equals 5. 15 plus 5 plus 0 equals 20.
Equals 20, and a big smiley face. Game number 1's already over. We have 3 games till the end of the entire Numbers Beat game, so our contestants are really going to have to step it up. Viewers at home, these are the last 3 games for you. So let's move on to game number 2. 4x plus 5y, 7, and 3x plus 3y. We're looking for a 17 using addition and subtraction. Already getting that one right. Let's see if that's enough for her to tie for the lead with Max. We'll see. All right, the game's about to get interesting. Udirna was the only one that got that one right, so let's go see her solution.
I did x equals 8 and y equals 1, and I did 32 plus 5, and that's 37, and I did 24 plus 3, 27, and I subtracted them to get plus 7, and then I got 17.
Perfect. And that gave you the lone smiley face, so we'll see how that helps you overall in this game. We're already on to game number 3. Let's play Numbers Bee. All right, 3x minus 4y and 19. We're looking for the desired result of 20. The shot clock has officially run out. Amelia was quick on that one, so let's turn to her and see her solution to this problem.
Well, for x I did 3 and for y I did 2. So I did 3x minus 4y plus 19, and that equals 20.
That equals 20. All right, guys, we are down to our final game of this particular Numbers Bee game. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to game number 4. 2x squared, 9, and x squared plus y. We're trying to solve for x and y to get the desired result of 9. Good luck. All right, we have 3 smiley faces, which means 3 happy contestants. Let's go down to you, Dearna, and see her solution to this problem.
I did x equals 1 and y equals -3, and 9 plus 2, 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus -3 equals 9.
Perfect. All right, guys, are we ready to see the scoreboard? Let's check it out for this final round. All right, no perfect scores this round, but Max and Udirna did tie with 3 games won, edging out Udirna on time by 7 seconds. Amelia not far behind at all, just winning 2. Let's check the overall scoreboard to see who our winner of Numbers B is going to be today. All right, Max won with a 15 games won total. Udirna right close behind with 14. Amelia following up with 12. Max, you are our overall winner today. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling great.
He's feeling great. All of our contestants, first, second, and third, are going to be getting gift cards today. Thank you so much for our viewers at home for joining us. Make sure to follow us next week to play New Numbers B. We will see you then. Thanks for tuning in.